It reminds us that the right road is the road to Calvary. The narrow road has many kinks and even pain points that should be anticipated. And the narrow road has to be traveled with patience, perseverance, and endurance. Now enjoy the pause. Stop and smell the roses. What is this interruption telling you? Look at life as either success or a teaching moment. What is this moment teaching you? What does God want you to know from this experience? What virtue does God want you to live through on your journey? Perhaps beyond even patience, perseverance, and endurance. Is it humility? Is it a stronger love? A need for prayer for others? Is it telling us we took a detour and lost our focus on what's really, really important? Have we been remiss in our faith practices? Is it time for confession? If we live our lives on the premise that there are no accidents, and I truly believe that, God knows how this story ends. He knows our life from beginning to end. There are no accidents. God does not roll dice. And I think that's a very paramount thing about one of the most sinful things in our time. We've taken matters into our own hands and acting like we're our own gods. I mean, think about it for a moment. God, I didn't expect this pregnancy, and I'm not prepared for it, so I know it was an accident, but God, I got this. I'll take care of it. Whatever comes our way is meant for God's purpose to join you and unite you with Him, however hard that road might be. And when we take matters into our own hands and act like God, heaven help us. God gave us a set of 10 commandments. It's not a menu option. It's not a menu list. Thou shalt not kill. If we live our lives on the premise that there are no accidents and that it's all God's will, life becomes very simple. Not easy, but very simple. And regardless of the circumstance, we should either be giving thanks or offer it up. Whatever comes our way, those are the two options. Give God His praise and thanks when those days come, and you offer it up. Offer up your suffering in those days where it doesn't go according to your will. Then let God's will be done. But either way, this interruption should give us pause to stop and do one or the other, and then to learn what virtues we need to work on, or what vices need to be purged from our system so that we can obtain holiness. Holiness is the end product of good habits and a conviction to Christ. It's that simple. And again, not easy. So what are the habits that this interruption, the strong habits of patience, the habits of perseverance, make a habit of endurance and enduring whatever life throws our way, whatever the world puts on us, pain or pleasure, that we know that we need to humbly and patiently pursue God. Now enjoy the pause. Smell the roses. Look around you. Help another one. Speak to someone you've never spoken to. Pull your face out of Facebook for a minute. Take a pause and look around you in a crowded airport. People aren't conversing. I was told that the mark of the beast on the forehead and in your hand is Facebook and selfies. We have to tear down the altars of our own self-images. Stop trying to infuse our ideology out there on Facebook to others. It's atrocious what people say on Facebook they would never consider saying to someone to their face. And it's out there, and it's a mark that's on you permanently. It's on a billboard for the world to see. And Satan will hold you in your sin and your guilt from those comments. Expand your coast. We're not only brought on this earth to unite ourselves with God, but to evangelize His Word, to share the good news. Remember that the kingdom of God is in you and around you. It's right there at your fingertips. It's the prayer. Prayer is the most powerful weapon and the greatest gift. Prayer is not something that you have to dedicate to yourself to. Prayer is a gift. It's your chance to talk to God. And He listens. And in some cases, He talks back. We're given 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. But God speaks to us in a whisper. You can't do it with the noise of this world. You have to lose that attachment, or at least remove yourself from the noise. Remember that the next time you hold your hands together in prayer, the kingdom of God is in you and around you. It's right there at your fingertips. Prayer. Talk to God, pray to God, and then be patient, persevere, and endure, and God will speak to you.